packing them in nice and tight. We're just on board, just getting all of our stuff together to leave the van for the next 9 hours.
Isabel's fuming.
No, go away. You're horrible.
Have fun! Have fun!
Bye!
Isabel, literally, we just checked in just now, just opened the door. Isabel's putting the kettle on. They haven't even checked into their room yet. Have they, sweet darling? Where's my girl? Where's my little cheeky woman? Are you so smiley? Yes, you are. Are you a happy girl? We're going to chill all day in this boat? Are we going to chill? Maybe watch some telly? Maybe have a nice long nap? Get showered? Go for some food? Does that sound good? You're so sweet. I love how you listen. You a listener? Are you a listener for now? She said, well, I'm not talking, am I? Silly mama. And then we've got a pretty epic view out of the window. Oof! Look at that. I'm so glad that it's daylight and we get to actually see it this time, because on the way out, if you guys watched, then you'll know it was an overnight ferry. It was pretty much dark when we got on the boat and it was dark when we got off the boat as well. So it travelled overnight and it was too early. The sun had not properly come up to see it, so I'm glad that we get to look at it all day today. You trying to turn around to see what I'm doing? Oh my gosh, you've got sleepy eyes. Are you tired? Have you got sleepy little eyes? What are you doing? You've got sleepy eyes. Are you a sleepy girl? Yeah. That's unlucky, Aurora, because I think the tribe's back. What can I hear out here? And we are officially on the water. Not on the road, back to England. We're on the water. Excuse my face, by the way. I half got myself ready this morning and then I was like, there's no point, because the second I get on the boat and we get into our room, I'm getting a nice, hot, long, without worrying about water, shower.
Oh, yes.
So I stopped getting myself ready. Look at the state of me. Why, when women do themselves hair buns like this, why do they look all cute? And more to the point, why do I look like Miss Trunchbull?
Yeah, you look like that, don't worry.
No, I don't. Also, I don't know if you can see, but my hair's starting to go back.
Oh, right.
My postpartum hair loss. I've got like actual bum fluff. What is that?
Like
That's lovely. But yeah, we're officially on the boat, on the sea, on our way back to the UK. We're on this now for about 8 hours?
I think it's
About
9 with the time
9.
difference.
With 9 with the time difference.
We'll go back an hour out when we get to Blighty.
Blighty?
Yeah, England.
Never heard England called
Oh,
Blighty
yeah.
before. So we're on here about 9 hours, which is really nice. That's why we wanted to get a room, because basically we get to just have our own space. Jason and Mila have actually just gone to the girls' room because I'm about to get Aurora to sleep, and the girls were like, just let them come to our room because they'll probably be loud and wake Aurora up in this small room. Me and Chris were just saying that you actually don't, for anybody that's planning a trip or wondering like the different routes and the pros and cons and things like that, you don't save any time really doing this boat crossing. This drops us off in, how do you pronounce it? Harwich. In Harwich. But to get from here where we are now to Calais, it's only about 3 hours, I think.
It's 4.5.
4.5, alright, well it's 4.5 hours to Calais, and then half an hour crossing on the Eurotunnel, so say 5 hours. Whoa, it's gone really
Whoa,
quiet.
what's up with that? What's where the engine noise gone? Something's just happened.
That's really loud in my ear.
There's no way that's normal. That did not.
It's not, they're just using the engine to turn, to get into position. Silly, silly boy. So yeah, so 5 hours probably to get to Dover. whereas this is going to take us 9. But the pro of that is that we get out of the van and we get space.
No more
and
driving.
We've been driving in the van for a whole week.
For a year.
Like, we've been driving constantly for a week, so we do get the time. Last year we debated doing this same crossing, didn't we? And then we decided against it. We're like, no, we'll just drive. We're not saving time anyway.
Yeah.
But then we realised like how actually it's not hard being in the van. Well, it is hard being in the van when you've got.
It enhances the experience doing this a lot.
Yeah. When you've got the children, you've got young children basically, you want to have time out the van, they get time to relax. We get time, like especially Chris who's driving, to just reset our minds and not be concentrating so much on the road and things like that. So it's not a time saver, but it is
It's an experience.
a mind saver. It's a life saver. It's a nice experience as well. Yeah, we're going to have some dinner in a bit.
When we got to this point in the sprinter last year, and we still had all the way to Calais to go to, it was like soul destroying.
Yeah, it was.
And
then it was like, and then when we get off the ferry in Dover, we've still got like 6 hours, another 6 hours.
And you don't have the break in between. At least now, we're not going to drive home tonight when we get off the ferry. We're going to sleep in the van tonight and then drive home tomorrow.
Yeah. So basically, we jump on this ferry about 12:30. What's the sail time? We've just set off. It's like half one.
It's 1:30 till 8:30, something like that.
Yeah. So we get off about 9:30 in England.
No, it is 8 hours. Is it 8 hours?
Oh, does it matter? We're getting off tonight in England.
Yeah.
At about 9:30. And then instead of doing that the drive home, which is how many? About 5 hours-ish?
5
4?
hours, yeah. 5
4-ish.
hours, yeah.
Instead of doing that tonight, we're just going to stay over in the van and drive it in the morning when we wake up. So it's actually really nice. It's not like draining. It's not like dragging. It's not like, oh.
We might drive a couple of hours tonight, maybe.
I think we should do 2 hours tonight. Yeah. Only thing is, you know what really annoys me about doing that in England? Is it costs like £20 to stay at a service station. Yeah, that really annoys me after I've been in Europe and you don't pay anything. And you get showers and you get perks. Toilets, but in the UK you get nothing and you have to pay £25. £20.
I'll wait for this, right? England's backwards, mate, is what it is. England's backwards. Do you hear me, all you people that are going to come at me now? Oh, you've always got time to slay England, haven't you? Yeah, I have, because I live in it and I'm from it and it's backwards.
Who says that? Who says
there's so many comments.
Was there?
So many. It's when I can't remember, one of us ripped the shops or something in England.
When I said they're not as good? Yeah. Oh, I said shops in England are better.
No, you did, yeah, but then you were backtracking then to make up for the fact that you're getting so much hate for bagging England.
Shut up!
Comments.
Shut up!
Listen, mate,
people are not even allowed an opinion these days.
Nope,
if I have an opinion that I like shops better in Europe, that means I'm slating England and I'm such a bad person. Give over.
No,
gosh, they make themselves sound like the...
England,
I can't.
England, just to put it out there for a fact, in England you can't stay in a service station overnight without paying at least 15-20 quid as a parking charge. In Europe it's free everywhere. So England is completely backwards when it comes to this sort of stuff. So I don't care who
and it's not even just for travellers that. Yeah, it's not just for travellers. It's more for like truckers who do it as a job. You know, they've got so many perks and things. Trucking companies, yeah, and they've got so many perks in Europe. Like they even get discount food in the service stations and all sorts of things, and just there's nothing in England. But yeah, for anybody moaning about the fact that I was backtracking because I was scared that I'd said I prefer shops in England or whatever Chris is talking about, I haven't seen anything about it.
Something bad about shops in England, probably me. And then you said like how you said something about you can't wait to get.
And we were subconsciously backtracking because we were scared about the hate. No, like we're allowed opinions. Gosh, how? Right. Anyway, just forget that. I can't bother. So we're on the boat. I'm gonna get Aurora to sleep now because she's getting tired, and the girls have taken Jason Mila very kindly for an hour so that she can sleep in peace. And then you're getting a shower now, right? I'll get one after.
Remember how good the food was on the way out here?
The food here was very good on the way out.
I hope it's the same.
So hopefully it's the same. And then we're going to, and then we'll catch up with you guys again in a bit. It's a couple of hours later, and we watched. What did we watch? 3 Men and a Baby.
3 Men and a Baby, proper old classic.
Whilst Aurora was fast asleep, watched 3 Men and a Baby, and then we jumped in the shower. Chris got a shower, then I got a shower, and now we're just literally sat just the most beautiful sunset and the most beautiful calm crossing ever. It's just so nice. I actually want to go on a cruise.
We're just talking about a cruise to Antarctica.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
So we're doing that now because of the Drake Passage. I didn't know about that.
Chris didn't know. The girls came in. The girls were in here as well. And Chris was like, I really want to do the cruise to Antarctica. And then I think it was Alice. She was like, I do not want to do that. I do not want to do the Drake's Passage. And Ezra was like, you'll never get me on a cruise and doing that passage. And Chris was like, what's the Drake's Passage? So we were just telling Chris what the Drake's Passage is. And if you are not aware of what that is, then just Google it. But basically, it's a really, really, really can be a rough part of the ocean.
It's a deadly part of the ocean.
Deadly. We were just actually researching it, and there's over 800 boats, shipwrecks in the Drake's Passage, which is crazy. I wondered what that was then. It's a big piece of seaweed. Anyway, yeah, it's a really nice crossing. Do you ever find yourself like, is that jellyfish or something over there?
Might be a whale.
The ocean fascinates me. It really does. It terrifies me. It just fascinates me. And like, we're in the middle of the ocean right now. And look, all those ships over there, but all you can see is like the silhouette of the ship. Can you see them?
Yeah, there's so many.
But there's no land. There's no land around us at all. It's all just ocean. And it's just, oh God, look. Look at this. Like, how incredible is that? Sorry about the little white reflection you can see here. But yeah, this is what's outside the window right now. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And I think a cruise ship would be so fun. Look at that white thing there. Yeah, I think a cruise ship would be so fun. Imagine going to all the different places. Like, just being on the ocean feels like an adventure and a holiday in itself. But then you get to visit so many different places, doing stop-offs and things.
You see some great
sunsets. It'd be so fun.
No, I think they are jellyfish. I just saw one go past, I think.
Did you see one?
They look like jellyfish, yeah. And there's lots of bits of seaweed as well.
Yeah, there is. It's so cool. Anyway, I think we're about to go down for dinner. I'm going to go get... I got lost in the moment then. I was kind of like, oh, we're on a cruise ship. I'm going to go to a restaurant now, get some dinner. No, we're just going to canteen, not ferry.
I feel a bit gutted that we're not staying overnight.
What's that?
On this.
Oh no, I just saw something. I definitely just saw something. I don't know what I just saw, but I just saw something black come out of the water. What would that have been?
That'd be a whale.
No.
No, I said yeah, hell yeah.
No, not on its own.
Yeah,
and it wasn't that big, it was small.
So, this is what me and Isla went for. Me and Isla always go for the exact same food.
It's really weird, we always get the same food.
No matter where we are, like if it's pasta, we always get the same.
We did it last night.
Yeah, we just get the same everywhere.
So, me and Esme got beef and mushroom stroganoff with rice and the sourest pickles. And
They're actually so good, but like they're really sour. But it's really yummy.
Well, Aurora's having her dinner, but as soon as she's finished, I have this. Oh, look how good that chicken pasanda looks. Not been funny. For a boat, a ferry, I think that's pretty decent. And then I got some chips as well.
Me and Isabel are part of the fish and chip club tonight. Very nice indeed. We've got some mac and cheeses going on with these two fulls and some kids' fish and chips. Because, yeah, is it nice? Yeah. Okay. Look guys, that's England outside. England.
I want to see the brick house now.
The brick house now? Tomorrow we get to see it again. You want to go to the brick house?
Yeah. Are we sleeping here or what?
No mate, we're not. Oh what?
It's a gate. We're sleeping here or what?
Those are the lights of England. Got all blighty. Feels so weird that we're coming back. It feels like we're not off the adventure yet. It feels like we're going to another country, not England. On another adventure right now. It doesn't feel like we're going home.
That'll be a TikTok.
Wait, is it true?
TikTok tale, Isabel.
Let me have a look.
No, it's a TikTok tale. Isabel just said the Peppa Pig. You know, Mr. Potato is coming to town. She said, do you realise it's not just Mr. Potato anymore? It's Mr. Potato and hash brown. No, Mr. Potato and hash brown. That's no.
No, I thought it was real.
Guys, Isabel's watching TikTok tales and believing them.
Wait, is it real?
Right, we've just stopped and we're a couple of hours away from home. As of tomorrow, not morning, probably early afternoon, we've got a couple more hours to drive. We'll be back home and this epic, unforgettable trip will be nothing but a memory.
It's crazy. Always feels weird when we get. Cause
It does feel really
in our
weird.
Head, like we've been driving for like a week nearly, right? So like a week of driving, of thinking like we're heading home.
Yeah, and then suddenly you're home.
Suddenly we'll be home tomorrow afternoon. It's like
It's really, really strange.
It's always that initial feeling of walking in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And it being like,
Yeah, whoa. Do you know what I am ready now for?
what?
Sun is shining. Weather. Sunshine!
Oh, why didn't you just say sun?
Because I like the sun is shining. Ready for some sunshine.
Yeah.
Don't worry though, you guys that like homey vlogs. We've got a good few weeks at home before we start planning the next adventure. We've got lots of organising, redoing, decorating, things to sort out when we get home that we've been planning. We've got Jace's birthday, we've got Easter Sunday, and we've got Isla's birthday all coming up in the next few weeks, which is really exciting. Yeah,
Yeah, but can I play the organ? I've been waiting for ages.
on the telly. You can play in 5 minutes, okay? For 10 minutes before we go to sleep. Anyway guys, before we say a final goodbye to what has probably been my favourite trip, here's a little look back at some of our favourite and most memorable memories we've made this trip. No, I can't. Look at the camera, not yourself.
So are you guys, man? Or is it midway break point?
Yeah.
Okay, the good thing about this is that it's uphill all the way there, pretty much. It's quite steep as well. But that means it's going to be downhill on the way home, so we're good, man. Can look forward to that. But every time we turn around, look at what we're graced with. Look at this view. What on earth is going on with that?
Also, these views are insane. So pretty everywhere.
Always on go, like I'm never home. Pockets on swell, it's time to let it go.
I can see it.
Feeling this heat rise. Have you ever stayed up to the sunshine? Came through.
It was so fun.
So good.
Yeah, it was really
That
cool.
was so good, wasn't it?
Really cool.
Hello. Speak English.